Welcome back, chapter 24. Dana looked at Brittany blankly. What? Nikki invited me to a sleepover Tuesday night, Brittany repeated. It's her birthday, and since I'm going to Nassau and she's going to Alabama, we won't see each other until school starts. A couple of other girls will be there as well. We're going to cook out, hamburgers, and hot dogs, and Nikki's parents are getting her a limousine. And after we eat, we're all going to ride to play miniature golf. Is it okay for me to go? Brittany looked at Dana pleadingly. It's Tuesday, so I'll still be able to spend my last night, Wednesday, with you. Yes, of course you can go. Nikki Davis was Brittany's closest friend at school. Brittany and Vanessa started school together and had met in kindergarten, but when Dana and Kenny moved into the house Dana still lived in when Brittany was in third grade, she had to change schools. She made new friends easily, but she and Nikki formed a special bond. Brittany's news that she would not be at home on Tuesday stunned Dana. She found herself rethinking her decision to cancel her dinner with Gil. Oh no, she didn't. Oh no, don't backpedal. After all, if Brittany would be at Nikki's, she had no reason to. Gil could even pick her up as planned. Oh my goodness, she is lonely. But at dinner, she would set him straight about a few things. He showed up on time, complimented her on her outfit, a simple sleeveless sweater, plaid capri pants, and heel mules that would be cool in the June heat, and opened the car door for her. I thought we would go to the fish camp in Mandarin, he said. I love their food, but I seldom get to this part of town. They have an excellent selection of steak and pasta if you don't care for seafood. I adore seafood, especially theirs. The restaurant was tucked in a remote corner of South Jacksonville on the banks of a branch of the St. Johns River. Several large boats sat docked near the front entrance. The inside was all wood, river views, and dim lighting. Dana ordered grilled catfish and vegetables. Oh, this is good, she said after taking her first bite. Melts in my mouth. The food here is wonderful. I'm glad we came. She smiled at him warmly. Something in his eyes as he smiled back made her shiver, not in a bad way, and she suddenly knew this would be no one-time dinner. She and Gil would be spending a lot of time together. Are you jumping the gun, girl? You don't know that? It wouldn't be too difficult to schedule. With Brittany gone, she had no parenting responsibilities. But Dana's thoughts kept going back to Irene. She seemed so happy Mother's Day when she confirmed Vanessa's statement that Gil was taking her to dinner, and later when she retrieved Vanessa from Dana's care. That had been one of the rare times when Dana saw her show any emotions. But everything hinged on the way he reacted when she pointed out his part in the incident that nearly caused her to cancel their date. Gil, she began, there's something we have to discuss. I don't think you were being very fair to insist that you come pick me up. No harm done, was there? I'll bet Brittany didn't even see me. No, she didn't because she wasn't there. She's at a friend's house. They're all celebrating the friend's birthday before they go their separate ways for the rest of the summer. Vanessa is going away too. First, she's taking a trip up north with her mother, and then she'll spend a few weeks with her parents in Miami. He noticed her stony expression. Sorry, I was just making a comment. I didn't mean to take over the conversation. You were saying? Gil, have you told Vanessa that you were taking me out tonight? No, there's no need for her to know. Because she doesn't live with you? I noticed the other day that you called in the evening. I guess you waited until after you brought Vanessa back to her mother's. Well, yes, but think about it, Gil. Brittany lives with me full time. There's no sending her to her father's house. It's practically impossible for me to keep any secrets from her, even if a babysitter is present. The only way I can have any sense the only way I can have a sense of privacy is to shield her from anything I don't want her to know. And I don't think it's fair for you to feel you want to keep Vanessa in the dark about us, but take me out openly in front of Brittany. She paused. Not that Vanessa would be in the dark for long, not if Brittany knew. He leaned back in his rattan chair and looked at her sheepishly. I guess you're right. I didn't think of it that way. The whole thing caught me off guard. I mean, you were always the mother of my daughter's best friend, and there I was not seeing anyone, having difficulty making any special connections. And when I brought Brittany home from New Orleans, I kind of saw you for the first time. There you were, a woman who'd been handed lemons by life and managed to turn them into lemonade. You lost your husband suddenly, but instead of buckling under, you started a business and took in a renter. I admire you for all you've done, Dana. Believe me, there are women out there who would have fallen apart at a mere divorce. Of course, there was usually a younger woman involved. Dana thought of how hurt she'd been at catching Sean out with Mitchie. I'm sure it's not easy being cast aside in favor of a newer model, especially if you've given a man the best years of your life. I guess, but that night it occurred to me that you were more than just Vanessa's friend's mother. I saw someone I like to get to know better, and since you're widowed, there's nothing morally wrong with it. He shrugged. Of course, even I had to consider that there might be problems, but I'm afraid I thought about it mostly from my own viewpoint. I'm sorry. Okay, but still. She signed. As long as we're on the same page, but Brittany will be away for the next month, and at least I won't have to meet you anywhere. You can come to the house freely and no one will have to know. His face held mild curiosity. And when Brittany returns? Well, she hadn't thought that far ahead. I guess then she'll have to be told, provided of course that you and I are still seeing each other. Gil reached across the table and covered her forearm with his hand. I've got a very strong feeling that we will be. That's chapter 24. Did they move a little too fast? Too quick? Yeah, because we don't even know if Gil's divorce is finalized from Irene. Yeah, her. And Gil smooth. He switched that on her real quick. But she held her ground a little bit. But he still got her to change her mind. Women. We be trying to stand on business, don't we? But anyway, that's all I got for chapter 24. I'm going to see y'all in chapter 25. Bye.